Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder Starling Marte.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Fields.
And he takes strike two.
Two takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Throw over to the bag. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate
First
now, Ryan
25.
Healy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martin looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it into scoring position here with two away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Dyson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Gerard.
And a foul popped behind the plate. Contreras has a play. He's got it one away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder Ben Gamble.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swings through the slider there. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Russell is there. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Lifted into center field. Dyson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Addison
Batting
Russell.
7th, shortstop, Addison
First delivery
Russell.
to him on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 8th.
Stepping into the box, Will Atkinson. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dyson is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In now is John Jay, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Center fielder
Riding in
7,
once again, Starling Marte. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Dyson is there at the plate. Robinson Cano. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Second baseman Robinson.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Jay will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Kyle Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. 3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Mike Zunino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! Stepping up now, Leonis Martin. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Lackey's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing.
Now another one hit deep to left. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Skied into straightaway right. Martin able to take it in for the first out. Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. To short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. A base hit in his first trip. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Gamble is there, and they breeze through this half. Digging in now, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the 0-1 from Big John. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That digging in to try it again. Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Javier
hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Shortstop.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Striding in, Will Atkinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is under it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yonder
Leading off the
Alonso.
fourth inning,
He'll try to follow
first
up the
baseman,
double in his last
Yonder
at-bat with another big
Alonso.
hit right here. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Zobrist ranging back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Gene Segura standing in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike one. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Marte. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The catcher, number 3.
Now in the box, Mike Zunino. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Lackey's ready. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lays off 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Jay, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Up next for Seattle.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leonis Martin.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And in now is John Jay. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 30, John.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Ready once again, Ryan Healy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a move over to first. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Martin. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1 to third. There is Seager. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Center fielder, Gerard.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. Mike Montgomery is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Montgomery.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez ranging into the outfield. One down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Just foul. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Nelson.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Javier Baez.
Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Right fielder
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Addison Russell. He doubled earlier and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Will Atkinson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Baez is on his way home. Digging in to try it again. John Jay. Last time through was a base hit. He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. 1 run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Gamble moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try. Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Danny Valencia is going to come off the bench.
For the Mariners, number 26, Danny Valencia.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. There's one on to first, and they get them both. Gene Segura standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And he is out at second. Ready for another chance, Chris Bryant. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Chris Bryant.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dyson. Gone to lead off the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here's Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is in there. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's Addison Russell trying to keep things. Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Ready with another 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martin going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Atkinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard on the ground towards short. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. It's in time. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Carl Edwards Jr. It's the call from the
for Chicago, number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Leonis Martinez.
Now batting, right fielder, Leonis Martinez.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face.
Hitting for the Mariners, number 17, Mitch Haniger.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he misses again. Ball 3. Nelson Cruz will be next. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson
Hector Rondon.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 56.
As a look, now the pitch.
Rondon.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
And we'll have to leave it there. In now is John Jay. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The left fielder, number
First
30,
pitch on its way.
John
Tried to go out of the zone there as he reaches to foul this one off to the left. 0-1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Haniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
The slider freezes him at the plate. Here's
Leading off
Justin Wilson will come up.
Second baseman. Robinson.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead.
Up next for Seattle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Settling in now, Mike Zunino. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jay sprinting after it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marte on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4. To this point.
Number 19, Anthony Goes.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
40,
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And again, a throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Moving under it, Gamble. 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Number
James
12.
Pazos.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came when they needed him to.